I'm just sitting here wondering as I'm listening to the music as it's starting up if if I needed to switch out the startup tune. I've had this one for a long time. It's been the one I've used for significantly longer than any of the other ones that I've had. So maybe we'll see if we can find something else. I try to keep them between 3 and 4 minutes. Give people a few minutes to get here when they get the notification that I'm live. Anyway, speaking of live, we are live on Hump Day. How's it going, guys? We are back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent for the duration. For a few reasons, decided not to continue the Fallout playthrough. The two major ones being the extremely slow pace of the game and the absolute, oh my god, gargantuan amount of micromanagement that you have to do. So, oh my goodness. So, and I was beginning to wonder also today while I was working whether or not we should have gone to that area that we did when we did. Maybe we should have farted around outside the other areas that we didn't quite clean out earlier. Like Junktown and the hub and some of the scavenger spots and stuff like that. Maybe level up a little bit more, get some better gear and some more caps to be able to buy better gear. Because we could hardly afford anything there. We just didn't have the caps. So chalk that up to a lesson learned, I guess. Maybe I'll look some stuff up online for maybe what level they expect you to be at. But anyway, we're going to continue Amnesia and we're going to play it until we're done. Not tonight, but this is going to be our playthrough game until we're done with the story. So with a side of chicken and noodles. Yes. So I've been messing around with these two side lights over here, and I can never seem to get them the way I want them. They're either too bright or they're the wrong color. I'm trying to find the right colors to complement everything. And it just doesn't, I just can't get it to look the way I want it to look. I don't know, maybe I'm just too damn picky. But one thing I definitely need is I need to try and get some more light on the wall behind me, because as you see, I'll switch it over to the lobby screen here for a second. The shadows, I want to try and get rid of the shadows. You can see the shadows behind Toby back there coming from that light right there. I want to try and get rid of those, and I need to get some more light over here, get some more light on the banner back there, because it just seems dark. Now of course the light that's on over there is blue, so that might be part of it as well. So I don't know, it's a constant tweak. Okay, so what are we doing? All right. Oh, we need some oil. We need some oil pretty bad, actually. Okay, we're good health, slight headache. Machine room key. Oh, where is that? I'm wondering if it's in this room on the right that we have not been into yet. We've got plenty of tinder boxes. Lantern is half full. And journal, they're still talking about the what is it, the orb, I think is they call it. Yeah, the orb. It's done. This is the last one that we found, I think. Let's actually, before we start, let's read these last three. We get a little bit of a recap. 2nd of July, 1839, I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. That's the one to the Middle East, I believe. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The water monster! The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him. Okay, number 2. 3rd of July, 1839. Today, I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of transpired events. I need to turn the death counter back on, both on the screen and in the bot. Let me do that real quick. We are at 3. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states. Yeah, I did read that article. Yeah, it's like, ugh, wow. Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed my men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room? Hold on a minute, let me get over here and get the counter started. All right, good to go. Number 3. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault, I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. Tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface in perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange. All right, so we need oil for sure. See, I wonder. Can we? Yeah, I don't know if we want to go back through there though. I guess you could backtrack if you really wanted to. Okay, so I think we're done in the guest room. We're done in the study. Those were up there. Storage was over there, but I don't remember if there was a room that needed a key. I know that there was that one door we couldn't get open. That's around the before the corner where the rubble was. But it didn't say it was locked. It just said it won't budge. But But we haven't been back here since we found the key, which was in the guest room. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, see, it says it won't budge. It doesn't look like it has a lock on it. And the rubble is down here. Okay, so... Okay, since we're pretty sure we're gonna have to come back down here, let's go ahead and use a tinderbox. I don't think we have any other tools. Just the drill. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. All right. I don't remember if we looked back here or not. We'll check it back here real quick. We probably did if that's empty. Onward and upward. Oh, let's even though we didn't do much, we just turned on the light. Hey, Grim, how's it going? How are ya? Welcome back. Actually, that reminds me, I need to do something. How's your Wednesday? How's everything going? It was very, very quiet. Which is the way I like it.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Hey, Adonis, how's it going, dude? Happy hump day. Oh, so we've got more rooms. Aha, that's what the key is for. All right. Okay. Bum. So how was Wednesday, Adonis? Oh, nice. Did you buy one outright, or did you do the all access thing? Yeah, all access. That's a great deal. 2 years, no interest. That is a great deal, and it comes with... Hey, John, how's it going? Welcome back. Now, it comes with Game Pass, right? Which version of Game Pass does it come with? The regular version or the ultimate? And you get the ultimate for 2 years too, right? As long as you're doing the payments. You get the, and that's a good deal for you too, right? Because you already have a gaming PC. So, all right, let's go in the machine room. We got the key for that. Yep. So what are you planning on playing first? I'm trying to remember. Does you play Destiny, right? Destiny 2. Does that have cross save? I'm trying to remember if it does, because that would be great for you, because that way you don't lose any of your progress. Yep. Oh, cross save but no cross play. Okay. I have a feeling it'll get in there eventually. All right, we found another note. Is it a diary or just a one-off?
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Oh, we got a puzzle. Be some kind of puzzle in here. Somebody got killed in a survival horror game. Oh, the travesty. Okay, so can these be turned? No, at least not yet. Yeah, see, the only thing you're talking about Outriders, the only thing that I don't like about Outriders is it comes out on April 1st, which is a Thursday, and I don't stream on Thursdays. So crap. I have to wait a day. I have to wait a day to start the official playthrough. Oh man, so there's stairs down there too. Okay. The room. Thank you. It's nice and all that, but we need oil. We are just a little bit less than halfway on our oil. All right, sounds good. See you when you get back. Okay, that's not the kind you can open. All right, we got another note. Probably 2 of 3. I would imagine. Chicken and noodles, that's right. Anytime you mention a meal here at the Igloo, you got to make sure you bring enough for everybody.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance.
That's okay.
Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle." Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay. Number 2. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, it's the PlayStation puzzle, guys. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? We're playing on Xbox. Is it even gonna work? Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Hey Colonel, how's it going? Flow. Oh no, it's a Haven crossover. It's set in storage, right? No, it wasn't there. Notes, here we go. In the storage. Keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. So that leads me to believe that they were in a storage room, but they got moved to the study. Okay.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Oh man, see, now I'm the one that keeps breaking it. Now it's my turn to be the Claven. All right, let's get the stream raiders going. I think we got enough people here to do that. Let's see, where are we? We are here, right there. All right, so we can go there or there. I don't know that it matters too much. There's only 1 treasure trove in each path. And okay, so we go. All right, let's go here. Oh, did you understand my comment, Baldar? Why do I always have to be the Claven? Oh, that was such a great show. That was awesome. Okay. And that would be Cheers, by the way, what we're referring to. Or what I'm referring to, and I'm guessing that Baldahar caught it too. Loved Cheers. Norm! What's shaking? 4 cheeks and 2 buns. Okay, let's see. All right, do we want to continue going down? Or do we want to see if that note... Yep, me too. Me too. Watched it live. New episodes, something to look forward to every week. I got to be really judicious with the oil because we don't have any extra.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Oh,
I have
shit.
no choice but to trust the Baron.
Alexander?
He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Yeah, see, why can't I pick the candle up? I have a feeling I'm gonna need that. Now, whether it's in here or not, I don't know. Actually, it... Alright, so we've got... Alright. So we got that one, we gotta find the other ones now.
But the bacon man lives in a bacon house!
No, he doesn't! Nah, you don't need it. That's for Gears of War, right? That's not for this.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Oh, thank you. What's up? Come stare into the light until the screen stabilizes. Okay, we are full. And we do have... Oh, that's right. We have the explosives now. That's right. We did fill that up. So we could probably use it on the on that stuff that's blocking the passageway over in the storage area. Burple Pakin. Oh man, I don't know how she'd feel about that. Tread carefully. There's another one. Did not see that one before. Well, I mean, it's nice that it tells us. Front row when she comes back. I don't know what my keyboard, yeah, it's got a mind of its own, right? Damn Bluetooth. Can't trust it. Okay, so let's take another quick look back here. I don't remember seeing anything like that. All right. Okay. So I guess don't. Why you mad, bro? I'm guessing we probably have to go farther downstairs to find the next cog. Oh, there we go. I know where the next cog is.
Fight through the pain!
Marcus! Oh, thank you for the contribution. Sovereign, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we are being boosted again. Don't forget to hit the boost button. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you for yours as well. I wish there was a way. All right, it's not in here. No, I wish there was a way. And Baldahar for you as well. Ow, man. Every now and then, I think the old man kicks in and my right elbow just hurts like hell for like 5 minutes for no reason. All right, so that's not there. So let's go back down here. So we've been in there. But I'm kind of, it almost seems like, oh, we did go all the way down. It almost seems in some ways that, I mean, and obviously Twitch doesn't know this, but giving me the boost today, I mean, unless we get enough points to finish it today, it's going to be of limited use because I don't stream again until until Friday. No more food torture, please. No, ma'am. All right, what do you got? All right, so there's nothing. She eats like the best stuff, always. And she's always teasing me with it too. Pigs in a blanket. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's... Did we come back in through here and look again? We did not, because it's right here. Baldahar is what you would call a purist when it comes to sausage. Turkey is not okay. Chicken is not okay. Oh crap, did I go to the wrong room? I did. Shit. I mean, the way I feel about something like that is, while I don't disagree, that pork is the best sausage, the others are okay. They're edible. Okay. All that done. Well, sure, but you also have to understand that there are some people that can't consume cow's milk. For example, Purple Bacon is lactose intolerant, so she has to drink almond milk or some other substitute. Oh, you're lactose intolerant too? I did not know that. Kraft sausages. Okay, so yeah, see, we got two handles here. I don't know what I would do if I mean, I would obviously adapt, but if I was lactose intolerant, then it would be bad. All right, let's try this one and see what that does. Okay, I don't know what goes in there. So that, oh, I see. I guess in the next room, it's that coal or whatever it is. Almond milk is not bad. I've tried almond milk. Whiskey bacon burger. Misbehave!
Welcome, everyone.
Thank you for the host. Welcome, everybody from the Hive. We're talking about food and dairy products. Please join in.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
Well, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. Sausage, burgers, almond milk, soy milk, cheese. Yeah, see, I don't know how many we're going to need to put in here before it's Lettuce envelopes. I have not had I know that sub shops offer things like you know, where they use the lettuce instead of bread. Oh, thank you for letting me know. The there's a sub shop right down the street from my house. Jimmy John's, for those of you that are familiar with it. But they offer the, you know, the subs where they use where they use lettuce to essentially hold it all together instead of bread. I have not had one. We are being boosted again tonight, guys, by the way, just an FYI. We are sitting at 70%. 70% raised. All right, so what else do we need? Okay, there's no hand there. Okay, settle. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and light one of these too, like this other one. I mean, I'm trying to... I mean, if it says it needs more work to be able to start it... I mean, I don't know what that would be. Got the cogs. Must be something somewhere else in another room or something, because it ain't here. Okay, so where do the pipes go? Are these the other pipes that we were... looking at the handles for earlier?
What was that?
Just in case we need some more, we'll just go ahead and throw a couple of extra pieces down there. Okay. We may not need them, and it might have been all for nothing, but do it anyway. Okay, so there's got to be something outside the room. I don't see anything in here we can interact with except for the switches. needs more work before it will run. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, it comes over here. I guess the coal goes from there into that thing, into here. I wonder if something might be clogged or stopped up or... You know, I need some X-Lax on something. Loosen it up a little bit. Yep, WD-40, man. Water displacement formula number 40. How many of you knew that? Was actually created by accident, is my understanding. Okay, so all right, we might need to go back and do the go back into the study. Or baling wire. Don't forget the baling wire. Chewing gum. Yep. Indeed. All right, so we got to find... We're going to have to find... We've got this over here as well. Don't know what that is. What that is yet. All right, let's go back out here. We can find those pistons or rods or whatever those things. Well, I don't know. What are you in the mood for? Okay, so the blood goes to here. I don't want to go in. It's like some kind of, yeah, it's an elevator of some kind. Or lift. Alright, let's check out the study. See if those rods just magically appeared. KG, what's up? Howdy, howdy, hello, how are you? How are things? Haven't seen you in a while.
Wow!
See, I don't know where they would be though. Uh-oh. No stress. Stress is not allowed. Hopefully nothing serious.
Everything is gone.
I'm good. I'm good. Went to the dentist today and kind of terrified me, to be honest. I'd put it off. I'd put my cleaning off for like a year. I figured, well, with the vaccinations being out and people getting them and all that stuff, I don't have mine yet. Figured it was probably safe enough to go get that done. So the typhuses is are all cleaned up. Yeah, just humor her. Yeah, mine is too. Although the tech that actually cleaned my teeth today, she's one of those people that, you know, every time she says something, she has to put okay at the end of it. Like, oh, can you turn this way for me? Okay. You know, that kind of thing. I would say 77. Oh yeah, she's one of those. Said please a lot, which is fine. I don't have a problem with please at all. Please, thank you, you're welcome are like some of the 3 best phrases that you can ever have in your vocabulary. But yeah, she said please a lot. And okay, like I said, at the end of almost everything that she said. We had another blockage over here, didn't we? Yeah, we had one here too. And both of them are mentioned in the quest log, if you will. Oh yeah. I know. Verbal, what do they call them? Verbal tics, is that what they're called? Those habitual things that people say a lot, you know, like, you know. Yeah, speaking of KK, yeah, I guess Misbehave doesn't like that either. Purple Bacon is not a fan of that either. I found that out the hard way the other day. Thank you guys. Oh, the challenge is complete. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Let's get boosted. Yeah, see, I don't know. See, it's... Hey, Laser Lace, happy Wednesday. No, I need notes. Elevator machinery. Okay, so... Alright, so the machine controls the elevator. Okay, so now we know that. Only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. I'm not sure what you mean, John. I don't know if you're trying to subtly give me some kind of hint or not, but if you are, please don't do that. Picking up sticks. Yeah, you know, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I did my first mowing of the year. So what I normally do the first time I mow the grass for the year is I lower the mower deck by 1 notch on the little adjustment things around the wheels, and then I do that one first cutting, and then I'll spray it with some of the, you know, Weed Be Gone or whatever it is that you attach to your hose, and then I'll raise it back up so that way when it starts to grow, it'll be back to the normal height. Okay, let's see. All right, first things first. We got Bean Boozled from KG. Thank you, KG, for that. For those of you that do not know what Bean Boozled is, okay, what did I miss? Casual Crashers. Dangerous Driving. Zuma's Revenge. Oh, the Council. I have the Council. But anyway, it's jelly beans, and what a jelly bean looks like. Well, each jelly bean in here has the potential to be one of two flavors, a good flavor or a bad flavor, and you spin this wheel to find out which one you're supposed to take or eat based on the look. All right, so, but obviously you don't know which one you've gotten until you do that. So that's where the viewer's fun comes into play. All right, so let's do this. We'll spin it. Oh man, we got dead center on coconut or spoiled milk. See, these are an easy one to find because they're solid white. Although I don't know that spoiled milk would necessarily be white or some shade of yellow. So this is what we got. Yeah, and see, and I got to get it directly in front of my face so that the autofocus on the camera doesn't pick it up. So yeah. Bottoms up. Spoiled milk, please. Oh, yeah. Oh. You know, they kind of quitter. They kind of give you that false sense of it being good because it's got that candy coating on the outside of it, and that's obviously the first thing that you bite through. Oh. And you know, they lure you into that false sense of goodness. It's all worth it. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping first, then we'll do the stream raiders. Okay, that's actually two bad ones in a row, right? Because we had a bad one. What was it was Blaze last night, right? We got the bad one last night from him. All right, so I have a command in the chat that only myself and the moderators can issue that gives you the current count, excuse me, of the good ones versus the bad ones. So we're 56 and 36. We're pushing 100. Done this 100 times. All right, let's switch over to Stream Raiders. We'll do that, and we'll get that done, and we'll kick off another one. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do this. What are those? Are they bats? Yeah. Come on, guys. We did it, guys. We did it. Standing there looking pretty. I don't know what you guys are doing, but okay. Misbehave. Would you like two flying? Yes. Would you like two flying rogue scrolls or two musketeer scrolls? Sorry, we don't have three for you. And we'll give the other ones to Colonel. Flying rogue. All right, Misbehave gets those, and Colonel gets these. Back to the map. All right, let's do it. Next. Oh, wow, we've got some guys in our territory already. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's get this guy in there. The Mystic Warrior. Oh, we've got epic slimes. This is a pretty open. That's a pretty open map. Okay, let's switch back to the main. One second, please. I need to send a quick message in Discord. Stand by, please. Okay. All right. Back to the game. All right, so we're trying. Well, like I said, I think it. I mean, the clues lead you to believe the rods are up here somewhere. So. All right, we can't move that. Well, I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. See, it said the inner rooms. Yeah, we saw those the other day. It's not that. That's a freaking hammer. Is it in a cabinet? Dog's head? In case you didn't notice that. Nothing down there. And we hear the wailing dogs again. Canine jaw. See, I know. All right. Okay, let's see, that one's a little off kilter too. I did, oh, by the way, I did go back and look at the do you remember when we went into the one room in the back closet in the guest room on Saturday? Whether or not there was some kind of clue, because when we went back in there later, the key was behind a picture on the wall, and it shook as we walked in there. And I went back to the VOD to look and see if it did that the first time that we went into the room, and I didn't see it move. Now, we weren't standing right in front of it either like we were the second time, so was kind of hard to tell. All right. So we've been in here. Okay, that's new. Didn't get that before. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if these rods are supposed to be like really obvious when we find them or what. Another picture. All right, so we don't want to go back there. That's back to the back hall. Nothing in the corner. There. I mean, there is certainly more light in here. Now do we... we don't need the chair. No, don't do it, Iceman. It's not that bad. No, don't do it. Oh, interesting. Can we, I don't know if we can go all the way around. Okay, is there something here? Okay, nothing to pull back. There. Okay, so it almost seems like we have to jump around here. Totally make it to the ground alive. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end. I have so much to live for. Aha, I saw a cog there on the table. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Are you talking about like a Stargate? Oh my god, do I have to carry this thing all the way back there? Alright, I hope not. Maybe we can use it here. It's Stargate. Speaking of Stargate, apparently, those of you that watch the show, Stargate SG-1 is one of my favorite TV shows ever. I love that show. It is awesome. Brad Wright is like the guy
Is anyone there?
behind the show. And he made I saw some comments that he had made recently saying that he's working with, I think, Warner Brothers, he said, to have another Stargate show. And that makes me very happy. The other shows were okay. Atlantis was good. What was the name of the other one? The one where they had the big ship. Oh crap, why can't I remember the name of that one? Universe, there you go. Stargate Universe. It is great. Richard Dean Anderson is the lead character. Jack O'Neill is his name. Christopher Judge is one of the characters as well. If you remember Christopher Judge, he did the voice of Kratos in God of War from a couple years ago. Claudia Black is in it later, in the later seasons. Boy. And what's his name? The lead guy that was also in Farscape. I can't remember his name. He was also in it as well in the later seasons with Claudia back in those seasons as well. So, and I can't remember his name, the actor's name. Alright, so the rods have to be in here somewhere. There you go, Ben Browder. Yep, that's it. Ben Browder. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. So all of those things that we saw down there apparently are all, we got to do all that stuff to get it working. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Don't know what any of that means yet. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, so there's a rod right there. Flow cycle. Come back over to the light, Daniel. But yeah, Stargate SG-1, it's on, I believe it's on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it there. Unfortunately, it wasn't done. I don't think it was done in 1080p even. So, you know, the quality of the picture. I mean, I've got all the DVDs. I bought all, in like 10 seasons, I bought all the DVDs. but it's really good. I love it. It's great. Okay, so we may not actually need these parts. All right, wait for the blur to clear. Okay. Okay, so this is the other side. So that task, I guess, should show cleared now. Right, where was that? Yeah, we got all those. Yeah, it cleared. Rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. That's what we need essentially the bomb for. So we've all got all the materials for that. We had to fill it up. We got a jar that we had to fill up with some stuff. This thing right here. We had to find the parts, fix the drill. Then we had to go to some big containers, barrels, to get some fluid out of it, or liquid out of it. Okay, so that's one. Is there more? I mean, it was highlighted, so yeah, the flow cycle rod. Okay, and we needed what? We needed 3? Was it 3? Flow cycle. Trinity steam set and 4-phase amplitude. But there were 3 slots on the wall. Alright, I guess we can go back now. We're going to grab a save before we do this again, just in case we fall. If we can even do that. I don't know if we can or not. So what's everybody got going on for the weekend? You guys thought that far ahead yet? Sounded like Laser Lace was maybe going to be doing some yard work, as I will probably be doing as well. I don't think I can make that one. Okay. But it said... No, it's not that. Where was it? It was one of the notes, right? Until all rods are inserted. We found one rod. Okay, so there must be something. All right, I think what we need to do now is go blow up the obstruction. So what exactly is it that you have to register for a drone? Do those things have like unique designators that you have to register, like with the FAA or whatever, to be able to fly it? Yeah, see, so there's nothing in here. All right, let's go back to storage. Now let's do this first. We'll grab. Like I said, we started doing this the other day. We'll grab a save before we do. We go into another new area, or another area. Oh, nice. Okay. So what all do you actually have to do to get the license? Do you have to take your drone somewhere and prove to them that you can fly it? Or is it just a paperwork exercise? Yeah, this is where we filled up the little jar. I think that was where we filled it up. And we also have this door here that we can't open. Notice the blood. All right, so let's see what happens when we do this. Okay. How do I set it off? All right, let's do. I mean, do I throw something at it? I mean, it doesn't look like I can pick it up again. Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I mean, I saved before we came into the storage area, so I mean, if we have to, you know, if we have to replay a couple minutes of it, that's fine. But I don't know. Do I need to... Do I need to apply a tinderbox to it, maybe? But it gives you the hint that... Yeah, nothing happens. Is there anything that we... I mean, tried to pick up a candle. Potentially throw it. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Look at that. Yeah, that was awesome. Maybe a rock with a spark. Then what do we get rewarded with? A complete darkness. All right, now we'll grab one. I know, right? All I hope is, and Ducks essentially confirmed for me, that it does not turn into a run fest. Like Outlast did. Those of you that have played Outlast know what I'm talking about. I thought Outlast was great for the first maybe 2/3 to 3/4 of the game, but then once you get to a certain point, it's all just running to try and get away instead of sneaking and hiding and things like that. And it tainted the rest of the playthrough quite a bit, at least for me. As I said Monday when we played this last, you know, to me, running away from something is not survival horror. I mean, technically it probably is part of the description, but you know, and Misbehave is the same way, KG, and Purple Bacon is the same way as well. I mean, you guys know me, this kind of stuff doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I love playing them. Where are we on the oh wow. 46 seconds. Yeah, I've this, I've got this on PC as well. Yeah, give me the scary. You love the spoop. We'll go ahead and we'll just keep it paused here while we do this. It's about ready to do the thing. How many we got? We got 17 this time. It's like an SMG going off. Dead Space 1 is one of my favorites. You guys know that. We just played Dead Space 2 not that long ago, actually. A couple of playthroughs back, we did that one. Love that game too. Okay, pick a winner. Misbehave. Would you like 10 coins or 15 coins? KG, you will get the other one. This thing. I'll take the lesser of the two. All right. Misbehave gets the 10. KG will get, or for the 15, we'll give KG the 10. Yep. All right, where we go? Oh, treasure trove. Get out your rogues, everybody. Put on your track shoes. We got treasure on the map. I'm going to get mine out. Where is she? Is that it right there? I think that might be it. Yep. Gold Mystic Flying Rogue. Yeah, that's doing that kind of stuff out of spite, essentially. Yeah, we've done Layers of Fear here as well. I don't know if you were here for that playthrough. All right, you guys can put your units on the map. And we'll check it in 30 minutes. But yeah, I am really, really looking forward to Callisto Protocol 2. That's being made by, God, I can never remember the name of the studio, but Glenn Schofield, who was the head for Dead Space. And then moved over to Sledgehammer and did Call of Duty for a while. Now they started another studio. And they're doing another Dead Space-like game called Callisto Protocol. It'll be next year, I think. So they've got at least one video out, and it looks very Dead Spacey. So I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely. And I think I have Layers of Fear 2 as well. I haven't played that one. But we did Layers of Fear, and we did the what was it called? Inheritance DLC as well, which was pretty short.
What are you doing this? Get away from me!
Machine parts. All right, we are definitely going to light this. How many we got? Oh, we don't need to light it. 14. Watchdog, what's up, dude? Happy hump day. Happy hump day to everybody, by the way. Hope everybody's doing all right. Okay, that looks like a big room back there. Food storage. Trying to find a light source in the middle of the room. Oh yeah, you're a little bit ahead of us. Open. Yeah, see, there's that blue glow again. We've seen this a few times. Not exactly sure what that is. I wonder if it's somehow related to when he starts to freak out a little bit. 1:45, so you're 5 hours ahead of me. right, so yeah, that appears to be what that is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we just flipped an hour forward a couple of weekends back. All right, so we got a door there and another one over here. Oh, that did not sound good at all. Aren't you in BC? Watchdog? Thank you, Cinderfan. Thank you. I appreciate it. BC, Canada. Yep. Yeah, and Cinderfan, this is the way I normally do things anyway. So it's not only because of the kind of game this is, but I don't like to be rushed. But welcome to the channel. All right, so we might need to put another one. Let's put it down here, a little bit farther down. All right, so he's gonna start freaking out again here. Let's go back over here and get some clarity. All right. Oh, this does not look good at all. Chains hanging from the ceiling, blood dripping from the ceiling. Yeah, we've played Alien Isolation here as well. I don't know when exactly you came in, but played Alien Isolation a couple of times. We've done all the Dead Spaces. Oh my God, what else? What else have we done here that's survival horror? We did Outlast, but we were talking about that earlier. That was great at the beginning, but once they forced all the running on you, that's when it kind of lost a little bit of its luster for me. Okay, so I wonder if this, well, I was gonna say if this door was the same room as the one up there, but it's not the same floor, so it'll be different. So do we go back upstairs and look in that room up there? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait a minute. It's upstairs and not downstairs. All right, let's check this room here. Yeah, hello. Yeah, he needs clothes. Hey, another rod, another rod. Okay, in case of a missing rod, a full set of 3 rods, which we now have. If a full set is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again, unless it is absolutely necessary. Always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Yes, he wants a hug. Yeah, Trinity, amplitude, and flow. So we've got all of those. Yeah, Trinity, amplitude, and steam flow. The steam flow is the first one we got. Okay, so we've got those. We've got the 3 big cogs down in the machine, back in the machine room. All right, back up to 14. But what we don't know is if our friend up there is still waiting for us. Because I do want to go in that room. Okay, don't do that. I like it. I did not like the water monster part of it. It's kind of, yeah, fire hot. Thag say hot. I didn't like the water monster part of it, especially the first time that you get down in the water. You just know that something's chasing you, so you just start running, not realizing that all you got to really do is just jump up on a box to be safe. And of course it tells you that after you've died the first time, so that first death I thought was cheap. But it is what it is. All right, so we went in here, we got everything out of there. Was that there before? Yeah, and that's that. You see the 3 deaths up in the corner. All 3 of them came from the water monster. All 3 of them. All right, let's is there a light source in here? Because I really don't want to burn up. Burn up the lantern. Yeah, exactly. All you can see is its little trails or bubbles or whatever in the water as it's moving. And then let's see, I'm trying to remember the sequence of events, because the first time when you first drop down in the water and you realize it's coming after you, you actually run past the room that you actually have to flip the lever on in order to raise the gate temporarily so that you can run back through there and get out and escape it into the next area. But, you know, you don't know that at first. You're just trying to get away from it, so. Alright, so we'll go back in here for another quick peek. Make sure we didn't miss any tinder boxes or anything in corners. Alright, I guess we got everything. And we can head back. The scaredy pants. I should probably be crouching more than I am. See, we still don't know. Well, darkness and duh. Yeah. Now the question is, where did I last save? Oh, this is where we went up and he was right there. Let's see, what would be nice, add a little bit more realism to it, would be if I wanted to add that candle that's at the end of the whatever that is over there. You could blow it out. I mean, obviously I'd have to use the tinderbox to relight it, but give me the option to blow it out if I want to. Oh. Thank you for the randomness, for not putting him right back in that same spot. Okay, so now we've got the rods. I'm assuming this room is safe. Thank you for the bits, misbehave. Rip bits. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I guess we're not going through there anymore. And yes, Purple Bacon, you heard a roar. I died. And I think this is now filled with blood. You can see those three. Okay, so we don't need to light anything in here. There's enough light. All right, let's grab a save. Real quick, jump right back in. All right, how are we doing on oil? Okay, we're getting a little low again, but there was a barrel down in the machine area, but I think we emptied it already. Okay, so the rods go in here. Yes, I wish. I don't know why we didn't see those before. Maybe you didn't get close enough. Pressure. Billy Joel. Okay, so we don't know. Okay, it said 8 and 8, right? That's what the numbers, or that's what the note said. We don't know if we can do anything with that yet, though we haven't tried either. Yeah, adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. That's not a chart, though. I guess you just have to have the rods, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so... One, two, three, four, five, 6, and 6. There's 8 and 8. All right, but there's no... Yeah, see, I don't know. There's only one set of switches. There's no... Can we do 5, 7, 8. Nyctophobia. You mean the afraid of the dark? The general fear of the dark? And you know, it's weird, you know, I say, you know, that this kind of stuff doesn't bother me that much. You know, the jump scares will get me every now and then. I remember getting one in Resident Evil 7. So, you know, they do get me occasionally, but for the most part, stuff like this doesn't bother me. And it's weird because when I was a kid, I was so afraid of the dark. Okay, so we need where? All right, must have been in the room that we just walked by for the rods. We put the rods in. All right, we got about 3 minutes left for the next Stream Raiders battle. So if you have a unit you can place, you might want to go ahead and do that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, the PlayStation puzzle. All right, circle. But how do you know? Trinity, I'm gonna guess that one's 3. 4 phase is the square. Flow is the circle. Okay. Trinity. Is this one? And 4 phase. And here they come. It's the necromorphs. They're all coming to eat my face. But I don't know if I ever answered your question before, Cinder. Is it okay to call you Cinder, or do you prefer the whole thing, or what do you prefer to be called? I know I mentioned the stuff about the water monster, but I like the game a lot, actually. Because with the exception of that one section, you know, I get to explore and do things at my pace. And this is part of the Amnesia collection. So we do have Machine of Pigs and what is it, Justine? As well. Okay, I appreciate you letting me know that. Thank you. All right, now that we did that, we get a save. I guess really all we got to do is, so we got past the blockage in the study, right? That's where we went in the window, or out the window, around the other way, until we've found all the diaries that we've come across. Elevator machine, we've got that. Okay. Well, we got everything. I guess we go use the elevator now. Although I'm sure that with all the noise that we're making that... Ow. Oh, we walked right by the door too. Well, I guess looking out that window and seeing the tinderbox out there. Triggered me to, you know, throw the chair into the glass to break it to get to the tinderbox. And I was like, oh, hey, there's a ledge here too. Oh, hey, look over to the right. Looks like there's a place that we can jump across to. All right. Another section. Oh, great. Can we go up for once?
Express elevator to hell. Going down.
Very few. Bloop! We got a bloop! Taking a rough ride on an elevator. Well, I mean, it wasn't a rare one, so. A lot of people have gotten this far.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison.
Alexander.
This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Don't linger. I'm also interested in, I may find out some more information about, I guess we're not going back up, about finding more about Rebirth as well. But not too much, obviously, because I don't want anything spoiled. That just came out not too long ago. Okay, nothing there.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? That's some real pretty shit now, man.
Zippy, what's up, dude? Save and exit. Evening. Yes, it's going great. We died once tonight. Yeah, game. We've got that one too. We got all the good ones.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for those of you that don't know what the list is, there's the list of all the sound effects that we have. Oh, the battle is ready. Yes, thank you, Misbehave. Let's do it. I did not hear it at all. Maybe it was during the elevator ride. All right, let's see. Slots. Actually, what I might do here is let's mute that. I'm going to start the battle, and then while that is running, I'm going to take a quick pee break. The Jaylee Show? What is that? Is that like a streamer's? Some streamer named, oh, excuse me, the Jaylee Show, and that's something from their channel or something? Maybe they're this StreamYarder's partner or something like that, affiliate, whatever it's called. Okay. All right, let's do this. Yeah, let me go take a restroom break. I'll be right back. I'll let this run. Good luck. Did we win? Oh, yes, we did.
We did it! We did it! Yay!
All right. Let's see. What do we got here? We've got, let's see, 2 monk scrolls. Misbehave. Which would you like? The 50 coins? 50 gold or the monk scrolls? Or you can pass. It's completely up to you. Yeah, you guys don't have to take the rewards if you don't want them. What I do is I just go off the leaderboard, the top 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Iceman, dude, people want to see what you're doing, man. Do you have any clue what you're doing? Switch your screen back.
It's actually, that's supposed to be for the other way around, where I do this, but forget to switch it back to the game. All right, yeah. You got 2 monk scrolls and 50 gold. Misbehave gets her choice. And then KG, you can have the other one unless she passes. Okay, I can do that. KG, I will give you the 2 monk scrolls. They're purple too, the rare ones. Okay, and we're going here. Let's see, where do we want to go? All right, so what we're going to want to do is we're not going to be able to do it tonight because we don't have enough time, but we'll go up this way and probably, well, let's see. Yeah, we'll probably go up this way and get the mystery box up here, and then hit the boss. But that'll all be on Friday. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let's throw the Centurion out there. Oh, we've got potatoes. Oh, that's right. That is from other streamers. Because Miss Nordic has some out there too. A Miss Nordic Rogue. Okay. Now make sure we switch back because I don't want to be chastised twice for the same thing. All right. We get the sound back. Okay, new area. Let's continue. To push. Okay, hold down. So did he get injured from that elevator ride? A few cuts and bruises. Okay. I would imagine he's probably going to have that, at least that, for the rest of the game. Unless there's some really weird shit going on and he heals really fast. You dirty rat. Interesting. I can't light that. Of course, there wasn't a torch in it either. Kind of makes me wonder hearing that guy. Is he going to be somebody that we can potentially rescue maybe? I don't know. Okay, so the voice sounded like it was coming from down there. Which makes me wonder. Okay, it's coming from that direction. Could be going that way and to the left. It could be going that way and to the right. We probably need to do this. Not a whole lot, but every little bit helps. Shit. I knew as soon as he saw me when I was trying to hide in the dark there that was probably going to be it. Okay. So I wonder if you can... Haven't tried it yet. Maybe we'll do it once. Even though it'll probably wind up in a death. Pick up a rock and throw it at it.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Of course, the only problem with lighting them things for me to help me, it also hurts me because it gives me less places to hide in the dark. Okay, that looks like it's it. Alright. Not quite as much down there as I thought it was going to be. Just the one cell. Alright, let's, since we found some tinderbox, we wanted to go back and find them again if we die, so let's grab a quick save. Safista? That name sounds familiar, but we can certainly do that. Not the first H. It's WOOSH. There you go. Just don't let me forget. It's Safista with 2 F's, right? Yeah, Safista with 2 F's. Okay. Oh, we got Mjolnir, guys. Oh, it's all over. Alright, I guess the candle isn't enough to... At least that one's not. Completely calm his fears.
This shouldn't be.
We found some Earl. And we're going to use it. It is pounding and hands are shaking. All right, we didn't miss one down there, did we? No. Okay. So I wonder what's some kind of furnace. Okay, so Laser Lace, tell us about Safista. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably tell us a little bit too when we get over there, but okay, locked or barred or something to that effect. Cell area 2. Yeah. Oh, and don't get me wrong. Okay, you know, games like this wouldn't bother me, but you asked me to do something like this in real life? Probably not. Because if I know if I die in a game, I'm not really dead, you know, that kind of thing. Plenty of underwear. Okay. Oh, nice. Professor at Purdue. Oh, nice. And do you know her? Or just is she just somebody that you follow? Like I said, I've heard the name somewhere. Oh, nice. Very cool. But yeah, we can, yeah, we got about 20 minutes or so, and we'll definitely throw the raid there. God, I really don't know where the hell I'm going, right? It's like...
Someone's coming. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if the it probably won't work, but we'll throw a save before we try it, because we do have that hammer. Obviously, we don't know if the hammer is so that we can bust the lock or not. Okay, not gonna work. We need a key or something to pry it open with. Pick it with. Let's try the needle. That probably won't work either. But you never know until you try. Okay, fine.
So much for ingenuity. Yep. Use the force. Speaking of the force, oh man, I loved Fallen Order. Oh, that was so good. Was so good.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Humpty Dumpty?
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Cover the hole with the bed. Okay. Yeah, and speaking of Jedi Fallen Order, I'll switch it over to the lobby screen here for a second so you can see it. I wound up buying that little Cal and BD1 bobblehead as well. So yep, that's part of the collection. One of the other more recent ones I got as well is Iron Man getting ready to do his finger snap. So yeah, we got that. That's another, like I said, that's another recent one too. I've also got a couple of other things that are on the way from Etsy. A couple of custom crafted things from a couple of my favorite gaming series, I guess you could say. So, but those are not here yet. Okay, so is the hole in this room? Ta-da-dum! To the northern block. Crap, do we want to go in there yet? So we know that there's something there room-wise anyway. All right, so maybe we're at the end of the... No, I gotta have that. Gotta have that oil. But yeah, one of the other things that I had gotten, you guys have, some of you have seen some of you have them. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have one handy. They're in the other room. I guess I probably should have paused the game. The Ice Love icon or emote or whatever you want to call it. I had necklaces made, acrylic necklaces made of that emote. I should give some more of those away. I know Misbehave has one. She has a 2. Her niece has one. I think Laser Lace has one as well. A couple of other things that I got off of Etsy. This is a patch from Dead Space from the Ishimura. The ship from the 3 of your nieces have one now. And I also have kind of derailing the stream here. Some other stuff there. This stuff is all in bags. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. All right. So yeah, we've got a Commander Shepard N7. And this is a pin. It's got a little clip on the back. We've got a Renegade Star from Mass Effect. We have, I guess, the Paragon Wing from Mass Effect. I can't get it to focus. And I also have the Paragade Purple as well. All of that stuff came from Etsy. The folks on Etsy, those are some really, really talented people there as well. And like I said, those 2 other things that are coming are from Etsy as well. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what the second one is. I don't want to spoil anything yet, but I mean I know. I distinctly remember what one of them is. Let me see. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, okay. I remember what. Okay, yeah, there it is. I just looked at the email from a couple of my favorite gaming series. You'll definitely recognize one of them. Well, I'd say you probably should recognize one of them. The other one, Sovereign will recognize it, I think. Not sure about anybody else. Okay, is that where I came up? Fine. I guess I can't use it. Get it's whoosh. WOOSH. All right, we barely have enough time, so I better get on it. It's 15 minutes, and we've only got 15 minutes left in the stream, so I need to... Oh, it's already set. Okay. So we got to get the timer started. Thank you, Adonis. Yeah, it's it should be in the description of the reward. There you go. That's what it is right there. So what we're doing here...
I almost did the shock jock. That wouldn't be right, because everybody loves Mr. Squeaky. How's it going, guys? How you doing? Everybody doing okay? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. I wonder who gave it that name. You dirty-minded old man. Oh, we got the spoopy tonight, guys. Oh, we got a Stream Raiders. Oh, let's go kick some ass. Let's do it. Hopefully, Iceman knows what the hell he's doing and he switches everything back. Alright, let's do this. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go, team. Rah, rah, rah. Misbehave her and her big potato. Oh, she killed the... Oh, there's Wilhelm. And again, oh dear. Yay! victory is ours. Unfortunately, that'll be the last one we do for the night because we don't have time for another one. Okay. Misbehave. Would you like 3 tank scrolls or 3 rogue scrolls? Yes. Rogue or tank? Colonel. Colonel, are you here, sir? Rogue. If Colonel is... There he is. Okay, we will give him the tank scrolls. There you are, sir. Nice. Nicely done, guys. Okay, so we got a choice. We got a choice on Friday, but as Iceman already said, we're gonna go up this way so we can get the mystery box. Ooh. And then we get to fight the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assuming that we get everything started on time and all that, we'll just be able to get to the boss by the end of the stream on Friday. So, okay, that's it for that for today. Thank you guys very, very much for coming along with me. Or, sorry, Iceman is Iceman, dude. You can poser. Alright, let's do it. Got about, 5 minutes left.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No, I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself.
Yay!
She could be
Tippy
hurt
killed
or worse.
himself again.
There's no telling what horrors
Everything
await
is back to
down there.
normal. Okay, so I'm assuming that we can use this chipper. Tippy dude, man. You have some really shitty luck. Well, we got 25% of the boost delivered. Alright, let me get in here real quick. And... where is it? Okay, so how do you... I have no idea how Misbehave resets that. She does it so often, she's an expert. Tippy kills himself a lot with that roulette stuff. Miss Sadist. Alright, let's try the chipper. Is the chipper gonna do it? Stone chipper. We've got oil! Yes. No tinder boxes. Oh god. Tippy. There it is! Somebody triggered the new alert! Thank you, Adonis. Thank you for the bits. Holy Reapers! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much for the biddies. Okay, did we... I think we got everything up here. Yeah, it's full. Well, close to full. Might as well be. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so that's the other door that we couldn't get in. Whoa. KG talking some smack. I wonder if... because that cell is below, if we go through this hole in the floor... in this room... if it will take us there. So I think what we'll do, we'll make a save here and we will continue from here on Friday night. Okie dokie. Oh man, Mr. Squeaky gets to do the shutdown tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the, oh, I never started the clock. Shit. I'm trying to find out where... it doesn't have a timestamp on it. Oh, there it is. 7 minutes ago, so we got 8 minutes. There it is. So we've got 8 minutes. Somewhere over the rainbow. Well, let's see. I want to make sure we give Adonis his money's worth, you know. He spent the points. He should get it. Alright, well, let's go down there. Let's see what it is. We can at least do that much. Did we get the... yeah, we got the boost. When you do the boost, you have to specifically apply it to the boost. So we already did the boost anyway. We got that finished. Yeah, that one's... we triggered, we knew the helium. Yeah, we completed the boost and we're being boosted. Oh, what? Do I have to move the bed a little bit more? How about that? Is that good enough? Okay. Well, then why give me the impression that I can go through there when I can't? Game. I mean, we still don't... I wonder if we can use the hammer and the chipper. Okay. Alright, so apparently there's a lock or a key or something somewhere up here that we haven't found yet. So we've already been there. We've been in here too. Alright, so is it gonna be back down there again? And I really don't like the fact that I'm using all these damn tinder boxes in here. Nothing glowing. Most of all, me. Go in here. Okay, that's where the hole in the floor is. Alright, so we gotta find out how to get into that block, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna make ourselves any smaller. To fit in the... Adonis! Twitch Prime, what's up, dude? 12 months. Oh, is it really 12 months? My goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get some sub hype for Adonis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where did it go? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. But thank you, that's awesome. 1 year. Actually, it's the timer's about to expire on the Mr. Squeaky.
So we'll do that. Okay, so Let's go where there's a little bit more light. All right, so we got a little bit more exploring to do, I guess. See, this kind of stuff here, I don't mind this kind of stuff at all. Sneaking around, you know, trying to explore. You know, and trying to stay alive, obviously. Okay, let's get out of here. All right. That is it for the night, guys. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Thank you for getting the boost going. Looks like 25% of it's been delivered. I don't know what's going to happen because we've got a day off. Can you guys hear the game on the lobby screen? Because I think I turned off the game audio. Let me know if you can hear it. If not, great. You can hear it? Okay. It's not turned off. Okay. All right, fine. I'll just have to make sure to do it. Let's see. Yes. For those of you that are new to the channel, I know we've got some folks in here that were at least earlier, relatively new. We do not stream on Thursdays. We do not stream on Sundays either. Those are the 2 days off. Although, starting April 1st, we're going to be taking Wednesday off the schedule as well. So it will be, the stream days will be Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. 3 hours on Monday and Tuesday and 4 hours on Friday and Saturday. All my streams start at 6 p.m. Eastern. So you get 14 hours of questionable content. Yeah, and we'll be continuing with Amnesia. It's been a Mix It Up Monday, a couple of Mondays, but we're going to go ahead and finish it. We decided to set Fallout aside, the micromanagement, and it's an extremely slow game. So we've set that aside. Yep. And also, just to let you guys know, I can't do it just yet, but starting on April 1st and for the entire month of April, I'm going to be running a community challenge. And what's going to happen... Thank you, KG. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming out as well. It was good to see you, as it was good to see everybody. Going to be running I don't know what the full amount of channel points is going to be for the month. It's going to run the entire month or until you guys complete it. Depending on how, if you're able to complete the challenge, then I will do a 12-hour stream on a Saturday sometime later this summer. So no later than August 31st, we'll do that on a Saturday. It'll be like a 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. thing. But if you don't meet, you know, the entire challenge, then it will still be, you know, a longer than 4-hour stream, because that's normally what I do on Saturdays is 4 hours. So got that to look forward to. And I was hoping, kind of hoping that they don't run the channel boosting stuff for too much longer, because I want you guys to be able to use your points for the community challenge too. So, but I can't do that yet because you can only run a community challenge for 30 days. That's the longest you can run one for. So I have to wait until literally April 1st to do that. And I don't stream on April 1st because it's on a Thursday. So, all right. But yeah, we'll be picking up with Amnesia on Friday night at 6 and probably be doing it on Saturday as well. And then on April 1st, we're going to be starting Outriders, technically the 2nd, because as I said, you know, we're off on Thursdays. But yeah, Outriders will be the next big game that we've got coming on. And those of you that are planning on getting it, I would love to have an opportunity to see how the crossplay works. So if anybody's planning on getting it that's not going to be getting it on Xbox, and you're interested in at least trying the co-op, you know, you're welcome to jump in. What I will probably do is I'll do the, because you have to generate a game code for it, and people that want to join have to use the game code to find your game. I'll do that off stream or off camera so that randoms don't jump in. And then I'll give it out to the appropriate people. Obviously, you guys get priority because you're members of the community, especially the regulars. So we've got that to look forward to. All right, I'm going to shut up now. We've got a raid to do. We've got to do Sophista tonight, who is one of Laser Lace's friends. So we're going to do that tonight. Yeah, and usually what I do for that, Adonis, is in general, when I do co-op stuff, I prefer that the people that do it with me are in my Discord, because we can use Discord for voice chat. So and it actually works pretty well, which is probably one of the reasons why Microsoft is trying to buy. The rumor is that Microsoft is in negotiations to buy Discord. So, okay, house cleaning, housekeeping, streamerlinks.com/theiceman. Come with this where you can find all my social media and gaming stuff like YouTube, Twitter, Discord link, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam profiles, stuff like that, Origin, Battle.net, all kinds of stuff. Their website. And let's see, I'm assuming Miss Behave put the raid command. She did. If you would like to join us in the raid, copy everything after the colon in that command up there with the tomb raid thing and the falling bombs. Copy that and paste it into her channel when we get over there. If you can't stay, that's perfectly fine. Come over and say hi with us. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Okay, the raid is ready. I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to go probably grab a bowl of cereal because I'm hungry. I'll see you guys on Friday night. Thank you again very much for coming out. All the bits, the games, the resubs, just being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Friday night for more Amnesia. Here is Sophista. I better shut up before the raid triggers itself. See you guys Friday. Good night.